Hi. I'm gonna film my dog because I've got curlers in my hair and no makeup on. I don't feel like being on camera. So this is Susan, and she's gonna keep you company while I talk. I just wanted to say a little something about Rockabilly. I posted a video earlier, um, something about a question about Rockabilly. Someone came up to me and was like, "Oh, I don't like Rockabilly really because it poses as a dancing and this and that," or it had something to do with professional 50s dance. And I got lots of comments on like, "Oh, well, Rockabilly is this or that," and some disputes about what Rockabilly is, and if you're living a Rockabilly lifestyle or if you're just being a hipster. And I don't know. I do agree that Rockabilly has become like extremely popular within the last like 3 years here. Like when MySpace was dying out, up until now, like Rockabilly has gotten really big. And I mean, I don't. I guess you could say I don't really like Rockabilly. I mean, I don't like Rockabilly music, and I mean, I love the retro, thing. I love the retro thing, and the hairstyles and everything. But I'm not really so into like cherries and like I don't know Sailor Jerry's and Pabst Blue Ribbon and like the cheesier stuff of it. I don't really like it. But I do like the vintage appeal. Um, I've always been into vintage stuff, older things, and yeah, I don't know. People say, "Oh, I'm living like a rockabilly lifestyle." And to me, it's like, really, what could be more like, I don't know. You could be living a rockabilly lifestyle, say, if you dress rockabilly and you listen to rockabilly music, but that's only two things. How could you really call it a lifestyle? I know some people are really into like retro lifestyle where they um, like they just have different morals and different priorities, and they focus on certain things. Susie, don't lick your butt. And yeah, they're just meeker people. I guess you could say they're more meek. I don't know. That's what I get off of it. This is, by the way, just a rant on rockabilly. What else did I want to say about it? Um, I'm gonna be honest and say, yeah, it does bother me when I see like younger like high school kids into rockabilly. Just because like I feel like it's kind of a more mature thing, and I feel like most girls in high school aren't very mature. But that's just me. I'm not hating on anyone. I'm just saying I've just never really been comfortable with it. Um, the DIY stores. I love DIY. I think rockabilly, like hair flowers and things, is a really good outlet for that kind of stuff. And yeah, so I think that's really cool. What else? The hot rods, like the cars and everything. I appreciate like old model cars just because they look like they required so much more craftsmanship, and they're really like pieces of art, And newer cars, I mean, cars nowadays, they're just cars. There's nothing pretty about them. I don't think. Uh, so yeah, I do appreciate them trying to bring back all these old cars, but sometimes the paint jobs on them can just be too much. I went to a car show last weekend, and it was really, really cheesy. Like there was like all these like colors. There was like one car was colored orange and pink and I think green at the same time, and it was just way too much. And it was all shiny, and there was these patterns on it like lace. And I mean, it may seem like it's definitely eye catching, but to me, it's just not. It doesn't. Um, she's listening. It doesn't really show off the car very well in its antiqueness. Um, what else? that's all I can think of for now. So if you guys have any comments about Rockabilly you want to get out in the open, sometimes I feel like people are weird to talk about this kind of stuff. Like, people don't want to talk about what they don't like, um, or what they just prefer in their own lifestyle. Maybe they feel like if someone gives their opinion, it means they're laying down the law. But that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just giving you guys my opinion. I'm just ranting, talking to you guys since I have no one else to talk to and just feel like talking. So, yep, don't take it too seriously, but let me know what you guys think, just ask yourself some questions about Rockabilly, and let me know what you guys come up with, and maybe next time I'll show you guys my face. Alright, Susie, say bye. Bye-bye.